In this video, we'll show you the project mobile showroom. Mobile showroom project basically for billing and stock management in the mobile store. This is a VB.NET project demo, particularly useful for all computer science student who is supposed to do a project as per their curriculum. It may be in third semester or fifth semester or wherever it is. So therefore, if you are planning to do a project not only in VB.NET but still in C Sharp or in Java or Android or any other language. So this video definitely will helpful for you to make a complete project. So let us understand what are things covered in this project. So how do we do this? Okay. So first you need to understand what is mobile showroom. So this is the mobile showroom. So as we know, mobile showroom there is going to sell the mobile phones. So there are multiple brands. Okay. So there are mobile phones. So mobile phone is very common commodity nowadays. Everyone needs a mobile phone. Therefore, the sales also more. These mobile phones we can categorize into their brand, which brand mobile phone it is, based on the OS, which OS it is, generally Android, but apart from this you have iOS also. So therefore you can talk about the OS. Then you can have a display, what display, how much size, what is the display size. So you can categorize into different groups like this. So then we can register the customer. So customer is the one who will going to come to our store to buy the mobile phone. So customer will inquire the phone and then he'll buy the phone. For that we do the billing. So once the billing is done, we collect the amount. Right. So here we talk about buys. Okay. If there is a mobile phone like Mi10T, this is a mobile phone. If the customer need to buy, so this mobile store should have stock of it. So therefore there is a supplier from whom we will buy, and here we sell. Okay, so customer will buy, but we going to sell this, right? So when you say buy, it's purchase. So if you buy 10 quantity of this particular phone Mi10, then if you sold one to the customer, then you can check the stock here, like after sold. So therefore 10 minus 1 you should give me 9. So for any given time you could able to find what is the balance. There is a major problem we solve in this video or in this project. As we discussed already, so this project will be useful for all computer science student who is supposed to do a project as per their curriculum is concerned. It may be in third semester or fifth semester. So therefore, you have to watch the complete video and probably possible please write down all the design. Then you need to plan which is the language. Then how do you do in that particular language? So we'll show the complete demonstration in VB.NET. So if you do it yourself, what are the advantages? So students with the practical knowledge get 85% of more job preference. So today in IT industry, experience is very critical. Experience is very important. If you know yourself like how to do the coding, then you are very valuable. So therefore, try yourself. You start with the basic things. If we can't able to make the complete project in one stretch, no problem. So we have separate videos like how to make a login page. We have a separate video like how to make a MDA form, then child form. So you go through these videos, learn step by step, then you can complete the whole project. So if you're not yet subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel. So just go to any browser and YouTube. So there you can type iBlix tutorials. Right. So when you type, you can see the iBlix tutorials we'll have here. So please subscribe here. So click the subscribe button. Then go to this channel. So there you click on videos. So when you click videos, you can see that a lot of project related videos are available. Also related to Python. So we also explain like how to make small things. Like as I told already, how to make a login page, how to make a MDA form. So all is explained here. So you can see that how to create a MDA form, then how to make a login page. So everything is explained here. So please go through one by one and then learn and then try yourself to make the complete coding. Fine. So let's come back. We'll move to the Visual Studio. Let's see that how this project works and what other things are available here. So comparatively, this is a quite little big project compared to previous projects. Here we have two modules, one for customer module, one for the admin module. So admin module to take care of the showroom and customer module to view the products, right? So I'll just run the project and I'll show you like how it works. So just start. So here is a welcome screen. So the welcome screen will stay for 5 seconds and then immediately it will go off. Then we'll have the, this is the login form, sorry, not a login, menu form. So here is two options, customer and then admin. So first we'll go to admin. So here is a login form for admin. So you can type admin and then you can able to log in. So here is a master entries, okay. One is customer and supplier. Customer who are come regularly to our showroom, so we can enter their details. So here is the one details is already entered. Next one is the supplier. Supplier is the one actually who will want to supply the system to like mobile to us. So this is the supplier. Next one is the brand details. So which are the brands? So we take MI, Xiaomi, MI. So you can say click new and enter the data and then save, and you can see that that whole page is plain. You can change the background color easily, and this is the data grid control. Here whatever the entries are done, it will automatically will come over here. That I'll show you like how we can do this. So if I go to brand form here, so you can see there is a brand, and if you go to code section, so here you can see there is a display, right? So okay, there is a display records. So here is the code to display the records in the grid actually. So what we do is, so first we'll check out the connection. If the connection is open, we'll close the connection. Then we'll open the connection. Then we'll declare DS1 as a data set. Then declare ADP as a data, SQL data adapter. And here is the SQL statement to select the data from the particular table. So brand name details from brand tab, order by brand name. And here is the connection link. So once you collected, then we transfer this data to the DS1, that is the data set. From there, we transfer to the DG1. DG1 is a data grid view 1 dot data source is equal to DS1 table of 0. So this will transfer all your data to the grid. That's how we're transferring data to the grid here. When I click here, again we'll send back the data to the text boxes. Now we can able to modify and then delete. So next is the OS step, Windows 10, then you can say Android OS. So the other OS. Then we have processor details. So here is Snapdragon. Okay. So description. So this is Snapdragon only. So in real time you need to write more about the brand, but here we'll take just Snapdragon. Next one is display type. So what is the size of the display? So let's say 5.5 inch or 6 inch. Okay, this is the master entries. This is the one-time entries. In case if you come across new, then you have to enter. Otherwise, they are only one type. Okay, one-time entries. Next one is the product entry. Here is important. So you need to write about the particular mobile details here. So if I take MI10T, so this is from Xiaomi. So you need to write more about this particular mobile phone. So it is a new model phone with 5G. Right, now here is important. So what are the entries already done? So that will come automatically over here. So therefore you can choose the one from the list. So what is the OS? It's Android. What is the processor? It's Snapdragon. And display type, it is 6 inch. Then what is the purchase price? So they'll buy at around 32,000 and they're going to sell it at 35,000. So what is the tax percentage? So it's 12%. Right. So here is the purchase entry. So now first you need to buy this product from the supplier. So now if I click here, I can get the supplier because we already entered the supplier over there. and here is the item code. So this is the MIT, and let's take 10. So this is the total price now. Click add. So you can continue add more items in case you in the same bill if you have the more items. Save this, and you can see that there is a date time varchar error. Okay, so I have to format it actually. Just I'll show you like how to format this. Just a format function. So format. So this value, whatever the date is there, it should be passed as a dd mmm yyyy. So in the previous edition we don't have this problem, but now we have this problem. Okay, so we'll click save. So to save this, so now we taken 10 input. Okay, 10 quantities purchased. Now if you go to stock report and if you check this MIT, so you can see that earlier 10 is purchased, now it's 10, totally 20 are there. So we go to sales and we can sell this product now. So there is a counter sales, or you can choose the customer 2. So then you can select the product and you're selling 1. So click add. Then you can save this. Fine. So now we done this, and sales is happened. Now if you go to stock report and then check this particular product, so one quantity is sold and then left with a 19. So go to sales again. So click new and select the product. Let's say this time we want to sell 2 of same company, right? So click save. So here is a message box, right? So now the stock should be reduced. Fine. Now it is a 3 and 17 is balance. So based on that we can have reports here. So purchase report. So what are the purchases done? So that is there here. And there is also got a sales report. What are the sales done? That report we can see it here like. And we have customer part too. So customer can search based on the price, brand, OS or processor or display size. So for example, if you go to search price, you can search here. So up to 99,000. So you can see that the 2 products. So along with the pictures, it will be displayed over there. So this is a MI10. So the details will be there here. So you can search brand wise. You select the brand, MI brand. So then all the products under this brand will come. So then if you click on this product, then again the details will come. So again display wise also, you can say 6-inch products. So there is only one product. The details will be there. So therefore customer will get a clear picture. So therefore you can keep a system outside and the customer can come there and then they can browse all the mobile phones here. So this is about the customer side. So therefore there are 2 options here. One is admin side, one is the customer side. Where customer can view the products, whereas admin can able to sell the product. So these are things which will cover in this project. So hope you understand the concept and you're able to do the project now. If you have any doubts, please write it in the comment box. Let me know what you're thinking. Thank you for watching.